If you are trying to sue somebody for hurting you physically, you need to not be able to walk up until that case is over. Welcome back, y'all, to another episode of So Serious Weekly with your girl, Media Murlz. Let's get into the tea. Stefon Diggs is at the center of not one, but multiple legal situations, and the courtroom just cleared one of them this week. Let's get into this first case. His former private chef, Jamila Adams, accused him of assault during an argument over unpaid wages back in December. She says things escalated inside his home, leading to serious charges, including assault and strangulation. But in court, the defense pushed back hard, questioning inconsistencies in her testimony and presenting footage that showed her dancing days after the alleged incident. Ultimately, the jury came out with a verdict of not guilty on all charges for Stefon Diggs, and honestly, I don't think that verdict was too hard to choose. Dancing days after the strangulation? Come on now, Mila. Everyone should know, if you have any type of claim open, if you are trying to sue somebody for hurting you physically, you need to not be able to walk up until that case is over. I'm so serious. They are investigating you. They are watching your every move. Girl, you didn't want that money for real. I don't even know if it's about money anymore, because when Mila basically blackmailed Stefon Diggs for $5.5 million and he said, I can only offer you $100K, she should have taken that $100K because that was her best bet. Now she's going home with nothing. Now she has to pay her own legal fees. Christopher Blake Griffith is asking the court to compel Diggs to turn over materials like security footage, financial records, and details tied to his NFL contract. Chris alleges that Diggs invited him over to his home where he was drugged and assaulted. He also says he got jumped just days after the incident and believes Stefon is behind it. Stefon has denied all allegations, and his legal team argues that this request is not relevant to the court claims. I don't know, y'all, I'm just a messenger, but it seems like Stefon cannot stay out of the courtroom. What's going on? Let's stay focused and let's stay on the field and off the stands, Stefon. We'll have more updates on all things Stefon Diggs at sszradio.com. This Ashlee Jenae story just keeps getting sadder and stranger. For those of you who don't know, the influencer passed away on vacation in Zanzibar while she was with her fiancé, John McCain. This was just days after she was engaged. Authorities questioned him after there was reports saying that the two had an argument so serious that they were separated, and she was found dead just shortly after. There are claims saying that she took her own life, and not a lot of people are buying it. Ashlee's family held a funeral on May 5th in New Jersey. The family launched a GoFundMe to help with funeral arrangements, travel, and other expenses tied to the situation overseas. It was reported that it had raised over $60,000. Ashlee's fiancé Joe publicly mourned her after being excluded from the funeral. He posted on X saying, "There are no adequate words to describe the total devastation, emptiness, and shock I feel after losing my best friend, confidant, and fiancé Ashlee Jenae Robinson. As a father myself, I am also heartbroken for Ashlee's parents. Ashlee's death is an incomprehensible tragedy." I'm not going to read everything, but you guys can go ahead and take a look. If you guys would like, you can just go ahead and pause the screen. Something is so fishy about him. I mean, besides the fact that he's a CEO and he's tied to a whole bunch of crypto, I don't know. Something about this man is just off-putting. Prayers out to her family and her friends. She seemed so loved. We'll keep you guys updated and in the loop on this investigation at our website on sszradio.com. Now let's get into this Tyla and Rihanna situation. Is there beef? Do I need to pick a side? Apparently Tyla had an awkward moment with Rihanna at the Met Gala, and now she's explaining what really happened. Let's take a look.
Everyone knows I love Ree. Oh my god. So I met her last year. And she was cool. You know, I met her, but I think she was occupied because she was like, I went up to her, I was like, oh, hey. She was like, hey, my baby dad is calling me. And then she left. Maybe she was busy. So I don't know. I felt awkward. What the heck? I felt awkward. I don't know how to say hi. If I feel like someone's busy, it's like, So this time, I was waiting for my car and she was right there. And I was, yeah. This time, I don't want to go up because I felt like she was busy. You know what I mean? And the last time she was busy. So I want to, like, when we do speak, if we do end up speaking ever, I want it to be like calm. So we both could just, vibe and talk nicely.
Now, Tyla, did that have to be posted? Did we need to know that for real? Once she posted that, the internet went crazy. Everyone's now picking sides. Everyone's like, what, Tyla or Rihanna? Which one are you picking? Y'all let me know in the comments which one you're picking. I already know which one I'm picking. After the internet went crazy, Tyla went ahead and doubled down and posted this on her story.
This way, make me harder, make me lose my breath, make me water.
She said, I said what I said.
I said what I said.
Now, this moment is being highlighted because Tyla has been linked to Rihanna comparisons for years. Tyla has even mentioned Rihanna as an inspiration. In British Vogue, Tyla said Rihanna really moved the needle for her because Rihanna made her realize that there was another path to global fame. Fans often called Tyla Rihanna's daughter in a cultural pop star sense, but not figuratively. Some are saying that Rihanna clapped back with her Met Gala post where she used the song Who's That Girl by Ira Starr. But why pin the girlies against each other? We should all come together as a whole, all of us Caribbean girlies. Me, you, Rihanna, Ira Starr, Tyla. Let's just all be friends. Before I get carried away, let's get into this next story. So influencer Tatiana Chanel went public with some serious allegations against her ex-boyfriend, rapper Boston Richey, after he dropped a song that she felt was aimed at her. From there, things went left. She accused him of abuse, control, and even claimed there were moments where she felt unsafe during their relationship. She started off with pegging claims and then went on to kidnapping claims. As y'all see, she had receipts, photos, messages, you name it. Now, of course, Boston Richey pushed back publicly, denied all of the allegations. Well, maybe not all of the allegations, but some of them. He's saying that this situation is being twisted and taken out of context. Sure. The drama crossed into some more music when Lil TJ threw some shots and dropped a song named Go Tati. Let's take a listen. Yup, there goes Lil TJ inserting himself as usual. Anyways, this is just one of those cases where everyone is saying something different. Both sides have a different story, and we're just watching this play out in real time. Just know we'll keep you guys updated at sscradio.com. Alright, you guys, that's a wrap on this week's episode of So Serious Weekly with me, Murlz. If you laughed, learned something new, or even side-eyed your screen just a little bit, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to also subscribe to our morning newsletter at ssszradio.com. Thank you for watching, and see you guys next week.